Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. My lonely life you put on hold.
Kicked off in the barn. Spent my last dime on a 2-bit charm. Whiskey bottle rolled under the straw. Dreams left shattered by a whiskey jaw. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plowed my soul into soil that's tart. Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin. Bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Guitar strings snapping like my resolve. Old roadhouse where my life devolved. Shaky hands hold memories close, yet I lost more than most folks know. Falling down, nobody's around. Silent screams in a sleepy town. Empty pockets can't buy back time. Echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plowed my soul into soil that's tart. Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin. Bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl.
Alright. I am not live. You hush for a moment. Finally, I started a little bit earlier than normal. But whatever. Still 4 o'clock. How's everybody's afternoon drive home? To all you cryptids out there listening in for your Wednesday afternoon on your drive home. I am Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, a.k.a. RedCorn, but today I am RedCorn. The cowboy native boyfriend, as heard in many audios. Birdie, I blame you. And I'm drinking poppy soda, which is actually really good according to Ranger. And it is good. I can vouch for it. I can 100% vouch for it. That it actually is that good. So I'm just getting little things prepared here and there. Getting some stuff prepared here and there and all that jazz. But however, I already have the game opened and running because it takes quite a while for this crap to run. But thank you for joining in, Eternal Tudia. Which that means hard-headed in Cajun French. So then, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing this fine Wednesday afternoon? And let's get into some trucking. Well, some actual trucking, that is. So now that I'm actually over here, let's go ahead and hop over. Okay, it's actually good, all good. Yeah, I'm back in Washington. Russia was kind of ass. So I'm going to take the big dragon out. That sound. That lovely sound of diesel. But I figured, why not? That beautiful sounds of diesel pumping through the alley, or on some dirt road somewhere, well, back road, or a major highway in this case. Also, it's got a nice interior. I'll give it that. Real classic. And that's even the old style shifter knob, back when these things were still 8 speeds, which are very easy to shift. One of the tractors we have is an 8-speed Ford. Very easy to do. Get out from under the truck, dipstick. Yeah, it's a twin stick. That was the other thing too. Before them, some of those big trucks back in the day, before they ever went to the valves, they were twin sticks. That meant one set controlled the upper, and then the other set controlled the lower, or in some cases, stick 1 shifted it, stick 2 put it into high and low. That Ford tractor we have just happens to have the one where the right stick goes up into low and high, and the left stick runs everything. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, shift the right stick down, because that's what it is in this tractor's case. Shift it, pull it down, and then you just run the gears again. But it's not backwards. You don't start from 4th and go to, go that. You have to put it back into the first position, which that's gear 5, and then you pull it, and then you just run it again, and then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Not an easy task. But then again, we got 2 tractors like that. One's a Massey Ferguson. That doesn't run, which I'm surprised. But those old Ford tractors, you cannot kill. Those things are damn near impossible to destroy. It's like, how would I know? Because I have seen that thing jump out of gear. It went into a pond. So it's like, oh, did it jump out of gear and roll in? No, I mean, it jumped out of gear, got up to the bank, and it rolled in. They pulled it out with a crane, one of those heavy excavator cranes. I ain't going over there. No, I'll get to that in a moment. Right now, I'm going to go get that, coiled tubing, which that's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one to do. I know I got the wheel turned on, but I'm just kind of lazy at the moment. I figured, why not play with the controller a little bit and see how well that goes. Of course, I might do another stream with SnowRunner where I just take it over into Yukon, because I still got to do stuff over there. Yeah, I was going to continue with Russia, but it was kind of terrible. It's like, yep, this game's going to make you work for it. But that's any game for you. Always a big thing, running gears. So, yeah, I decided to go live today with SnowRunner instead of on Saturdays because, hey, the ATS Louisiana DLC drops tomorrow, so I figured why not just stream that Saturday, because I do plan on streaming GTA Online on Friday. But I do have other stuff going up. You know, I'm probably not going to stream as much next week because I'm kind of preparing for a big live stream event series, so yeah. We'll see how well it pans out. Cream soda. Now let's see, where's this crap at? It's over there. But I could, well, no, I can't jump that way. I could go across. No, I can't go across right there. Yeah, this is definitely one of those. I probably should clear out that roadway. So, I mean, I could just take the truck over there. Because if I could just, you know, swing it down, swing it about. Yeah, that will do just fine. Okay, then. So it looks like we're going from here to here, all the way to here, here, and here. To here. Here some more. This way, and then we'll just follow the coastline back. Okay, then. Easier said than done, because we're going to have to make quite a few loops. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't even want to know what that is. Or we could swing it up through the mountains. Well, we'll know it when we get over there. One thing about it, you'll be looking at maps all the time. Because the other thing I'm going to do is just get it planted over there and then go grab one of the other trucks and try to, you know, take some stuff over that way, which that's going to be fun. That's going to be a little bit fun. Excuse me. One thing about it, this truck can absolutely get it. This is probably one of the best heavy trucks right now in the game, next to the big Kenworth. The good old Kenworth 936. 963, that's what it is. 963, that's what I meant. Always a big task up ahead. I hope to get a lot more accomplished today. Do I plan on completing 100% of this? Well, maybe. But I do plan to jump maps around. That's kind of what I did back last Friday when I streamed this. Well, it's because, hey, it's like, oh, hey, let's stream it. Yeah, but, you know, Friday or Saturday, I might just do ATS on Saturday. Because that's when the Louisiana update drops. And I said, you know what, why not just go straight into Louisiana? So it should be nice said and done. You know, the Blue Dragon, which, that's what I named this truck. The Blue Dragon, because why not? It's big and it's a dragon. Even though it's technically not the Dragon Wagon, but, still. I did try out the other one, the Pandera. I cannot stand it. It flips too easily. But, I might go do another Russian map, but just not that one, not a mirror. That one's going to be a little bit difficult. But however, I don't like using American trucks on Russian maps, nor do I like using Russian trucks on American maps, I do try to keep some sort of realism in it. But however, I have seen some gameplay of Season 17. So it is going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Also going to be interesting to see how Road Kings turns out, because that's another big one that I've been having my eyes on. It's like this: if Saber can pull that off, if they can somehow pull it off, yeah, that explains probably why. This is probably going to be the fun trailer to try to swing back around. But I just plan on stopping it right there, just not sinking it in the mud. This is going to be one of the fun ones where there is no easy way around it. Unless there's a way to fix the bridge. Because, hey, I'm going to pull it up right quick. It's like right here. I don't know if there's like a mission that details how to fix that bridge or if it's just going to be out for the unforeseeable future. But yeah, this is going to be the fun part. It's actually going to be getting over there, but there should be... This is probably going to be the fun crap, is just trying to take it up right over here. Let's just stay on the beaten path. But leave it to me, I'll get something big flipped over in a moment. Yeah, this game has a bad habit of resetting its settings. I don't know if it's because of latest updates or whatever. I have been eyeballing another trucking game, and that's Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I might end up getting that. I just don't know yet. Excuse me. So, yeah. Plus that it's a little bit cold in Russia. And it's rather cold here where I'm at, too. The thing about SnowRunner that I will give it credit for is that when you get certain loads and you start packing the trucks a certain way, it will perform how the truck does. So instead of little stuff, you now got the bare minimum. And of course I just had to go up this way. Yeah, definitely not taking that big ass trailer down from this way because, hey, that'd be bad. Yeah, this is where I need to go. This is going to be fun trying to get up this. And a 3-point turn is always needed. Come on, get around there. Come on, Heifer. Get up there. Get. Today. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Loose rocks. Sometimes you just got to stick it in low and crawl up the shit. This way is a no. That's a trick. Very nice moon. Okay, that's just how that's set up. I'm about to say, did I just make a complete circle? And it's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No circles here. Definitely one of those watch it out through here. And we're going up this way. And up we go. We're going up and up and up. And there she goes. There it goes. Now that we're out of this mess. Okay, I can do that some other time, which that's what I plan on doing. Let's just get the truck over there and get it set. Less traveling, the better. Yep, it's definitely down this way. Alright, there she is. Alright. Oh yeah, that's something else. And there it is. And now I will get it turned around. Okay, never mind. Hold up. Ah, there it is. Perfect. When we come back to it. That way when we come back to it, it'll be done. Okay, this is what it is. 2 service spots, 2 concrete blocks. Okay, so it's over there. Okay, I can get the blocks from there. Okay, so there was something to do with that dang bridge. Alright, so now I know what it is. I can do this. Two concrete blocks. Where's the service parts? Yeah, it's going to be back over there. Service parts I can get from somewhere else. And the middle beams will be back on Soulless Bay. Okay, now we can do this. Okay, I know what to do now. I know what to do. Global map. Alright, let's go. Now we're making progress. Now we're making some big progress. We might break out that bad boy. I got the big boys. Alright, first things first. Service trailer. This one might come in handy. But so can this. We're taking the big dog out. This is what you call a big mamma jamma. Which, funny enough, this is also another Kenworth plastic they don't make anymore. It'd actually be funny if they actually put one in the game that's got the twin steer. Because they made 2 different versions of this truck. There's this one, and then the other one's a twin steer. But you can hear that diesel humming. Just humming it all. We kicking it live with the big boy, RedCorn, your cowboy native boyfriend on your evening drive. Which I will say, if you do listen to those audios, those are mostly for women. Point blank, that's what those audios are for. Those are mostly for women. It's like, well, I might as well make something for the ladies to listen to. And I blame you, Birdie. Birdie Senpai, you are a dipstick. And that's what he calls himself on YouTube, so don't get mad at me. Birdie, I blame you for talking me into making that stuff. Because now I get different types of book girls watching it. It's either 1, they're on the spectrum, 2, they're gothic, 3, they're usually lonely housewives, which doesn't surprise me. I've seen what some of y'all read. I'm disturbed. I am deeply disturbed by what I have seen. And what's the other one? Well, the 4th one, that's, hold it. No, you don't. I don't know why my wheel decided to cut on by itself, but if I have to, I'll cut it off. Because there is a way you can turn the wheel off. For some reason, it just decided to act up on its own. So it's like, yeah, you can use controllers like I'm doing, or you can just jump over to the wheel. Which, by the way, it's very easy to use the wheel with this game. Like in this case, which I'm actually going to set it right up here. So as in case in point, I'm setting it right up to here. Now I am using a Logitech G920. Now if you're using the G920 or anything before all the True Force stuff, do set the output to Logitech Legacy. Because if you set it to true force, it's going to make the wheel really stiff, and it's going to be damn near impossible to turn. You might mess some stuff up. So there is that. And you can feel the bumps in the road. I'm going to cut that off. I don't want to waste gas. But yeah, all kinds of ways to use this. I'll take the service route, drop it off, but also head over and grab the two. Woo! There she goes. Doing a little Tokyo drift action in the big rig. There's some trucks I absolutely love it if the diff lock stays on. There she goes. Up there she goes. We're knocking over road signs. See? Knocking over road signs, everybody. All right. Let's go grab that trailer. Grab the trailer. I'll grab 2 concrete blocks while I'm over there, and such and forth. There it is. Let's see. Okay, that's a tower. No, that'd be too much of a long drive. Yeah, I guess we'll be having to, Okay, I thought about it. The answer to that is no. So if we can get this bridge back over here rebuilt, that would actually be great. But might as well set the thing back. Then I'll just swing back around and grab that crap. I'll swing back around and grab the blocks. Because this thing is actually one of the best. I call it a mid-range truck. It's actually one of the best ones out there. You know, great fuel economy. It doesn't flip over, because I actually used this throughout my entire playthrough of Michigan. And it performed that good. So it's like, yeah, it was like right before I started streaming all the SnowRunner stuff. So there is that. Oh, by the way, I just got Farming Sim 25 as of recent, so I gotta download that. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta go download just so that way I can actually play it, because I do have this upcoming, you know, game coming up. Well, this upcoming stream said that I'm doing 12 days of Christmas. So basically, depending on how it goes, I might do different stuff, or I might just do one type of game. Might do nothing but racing one day, or one... You know, how I'm thinking about doing it, it might be just like different stuff. Like I might play different games, but it's all surprises. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So it's like, what games am I thinking about playing? Well, I'm thinking about doing... well, SnowRunner, ATS, those are going to be the big ones. ATS I'm doing Saturday because Louisiana will drop. But I still got to do a login special and a... well, I said I was going to do the grain hauler stuff because it's like, oh, hey, do some grain hauling too. So I might do that because I think grain hauling's now dynamic. So I might just get a Mack truck just to do strictly grain hauling and nothing else. I'm thinking about getting a Mack Pinnacle. But however, the way they put Euro Truck Sim 2 on I'm trying to think of the name of it, on sale constantly. So yeah, I'm probably going to wait for that to go on sale and then just buy all the DLC with it in one shot. Because I got other stuff too. I got Car Mechanics. I got Car Mechanics Sim 2021. That was on sale. I got Junkyard Mechanics Sim. I got all kinds of sims I could just do nothing but 12 days worth of sim stuff. I still got to get... I'll download all the farm sim stuff sometime, probably next week, because I'm only planning on streaming 3 days a week, man, just so that way I can only, you know, focus on other stuff. But it's like, what's the purpose of 12 days of Christmas? The 12 days of Christmas stream, 12 days of stream. Well, 12 days of Christmas streams. Well, grow a fan base. Think of it as a subathon without really being a subathon. You know, hey, I'm still learning this stuff. It's like, hey, why not learn some stuff from another group of people and just actually apply to what you know? But if it does, I'll try to do other stuff. You know, I already know what I want to do. It's like, oh, hell, I'll do a Q&A at 100, at 1,000 subs. There was all kinds of stuff I was going to do. I never really got around to doing it in my old channel. You know, it's probably for the best that channel's gone, because towards the end of it, I was just not feeling it anymore. And then all that stuff in 2018 popped off, and it's like, no, I can't do this anymore. I went a little bit crazy, but that's bound to happen. I had big plans, big aspirations, but I kind of went crazy. So, here I am. Start new. Start fresh. A new identity. You know, all kinds of stuff. You know, it happens for a reason. I'm not here to judge otherwise. Alright, let's go grab the concrete blocks. Put that back over there. I don't need that stuff. Oh, never mind. That's a crafting zone. I'm gonna need cement. But there is something over there I can grab. I can grab it. Let's go grab it and take and drag it back to civilization. Okay, once that gets up and running, we can do other stuff. So yeah, we're actually making some progress. We're making big progress tonight. Well, I hope so. This is going to be like another 4-hour stream because it's like, oh hey, start streaming at 4 o'clock. Yeah, then I can stream longer. Why? Because it ain't the weekend. But I do know I do have younger subscribers. You know, I'm well aware of it. I'm well aware of it. You know, such as it is. You know, I could sit here and, you know, just say, oh yeah, 18 and older. They're still going to watch it anyway. That was even kind of my thinking back when I was doing all the stuff on my old channel. I'm like, why are you watching this? You know, click off this video. But they're going to watch it regardless. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm being rebellious. I'm watching this guy's channel. I'm under the age of 18. I'm going to watch his channel. That's really their mindset. It's like, hey, don't smoke. You smoke. That's literally their thinking. Because it's like this. I do a lot of volunteer work outside of what I do. I just tell them straight up, look, I know some of y'all in here like to smoke them Newports and them vapes, but don't let me catch you with them. Do it out of sight. Why? Because I want to confiscate it, and you better hope it ain't the other kind. Like what? I'm talking about them left-handed cigarettes and them pens. You ain't supposed to be doing that crap. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Up, up, up. What are you doing? I'm going to need a couple of things of cement. Actually, I'm just going to bring a whole fuck ton of cement over here. Actually, I don't. What I'll probably do is I'll grab that, drag it over to Solus Bay, grab 2 blocks of cement and take that to the trailer store, go grab something else. Actually, I don't. I take that back. I don't need to do that. Because, hey, there's going to be a couple of metal beams. I'll have to go grab those. Yeah, we can grab them first. Or, I got another idea. Always with the idea. You see, I got plans. I always have plans. I always got plans. I'll go grab 2 metal beams. Grab the metal beams first, and then we'll go grab the cement. Unhook the trailer, take the cement back over here, and go get some blocks. Or I could just bring a whole fuck ton of cement over here. Hadn't decided yet. I haven't decided, but it should be worth it. this is going to be the fun part, but also I will have to stop at a gas station while I'm over there. There's like only one fuel station in this whole game, in this whole map. It's in Solace Bay. Somewhere on Moonlight Bay. That's a good soda. I only drink by one of these sodas once a month, well, once a week. Once a week, that soda will do. That sparkling ice, I just get it because I kind of like have a little bit of sugary crap. But even then, it ain't that sugary. It's zero sugar. This stuff, this one I'm drinking, because like there's another one I drink called Popwell, which you can get that at Kroger. That one has 0 sugar. This one has 5. But you know, I really don't care for grams of but you know, I prefer to have if it has a no sugar option, I will take it. You know, to me, some of the no sugar stuff, it's better, but it's, you know, some of it's good. But you know, you got to be careful of what you get, because there's some stuff that's touted as healthy, but it's not. It's really garbage. There's a lot of stuff that's like that, and even I'm like, no. Why are you doing this? Might do a little bit of logging to close it out. We got to go grab the big Freightliner, because that FLD actually looks good with a log trailer on the back of it. There's a couple of mods I'd like for ATS, but they're all paid mods. And I know that's kind of been a growing problem. Well, not really a problem, just kind of a disagreement that people tend to have. It's like the players and the mod makers. It's like, well, we want you to pay for this stuff, and they're like, just put it on the workshop. Because there was one particular mod that it was a workshop type deal, but then they moved it over to being a paid mod. Well, technically it's free. You just got to download it off their website, which I understand perfectly fine. You want to have paid mods, okay, that's fine. But to have a whole just nothing but $30 worth of money, well, you know, some of those mods, they can be kind of pricey. It's like, oh yeah, this costs $30. What all comes with it, and they tell you what all it does. But however, what I'm not going to do is just go to some sketchy ass website and download it. That's how you get nothing but a bunch of X-rated viruses. And I don't want my computer infested with the HIV. That was like playing around with Napster and what was it, LimeWire back in the day, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna risk giving our computer every STD under the sun in order to get this song that ain't even out yet. Because one of our friends actually had Napster. Well, he was downloading stuff off Napster. He downloaded every pro wrestling theme song known to man. So there was that. Interesting times. Alright, now we're in Solace Bay. I will grab 2 metal beams from here. We'll swing all around to the... What's at the service warehouse? Okay, it's the service parts. But they got all of them. But the concrete plants, we're going to have to go to as well. So, swing back. Well, I might drop those things off. Go to the gas station, grab all that. And it's quite the mess. You're going to be consulting the map quite a lot in this game. Or sim. That's what it is. But yeah, I do have my eyes on this one game called Road King, so that's going to be a more interesting one. Because it's like, oh yeah, you get the truck, but you also have to drive through tornadoes and shit, and flash floods and all that. And I'm like, yes please. Yes please and thank you. Get your ass up there. All kinds of stuff, really. Of course, who knows? I know I'm going to be taking a break here in a moment. And then I'll be going to grab some water. Because that's what I do. Drink all the good stuff first, and then we'll drink water afterwards. Alright, now let's get this turned around. We'll get this turned around. I'll load this up with God only knows what. This should be enough to get me to the concrete place. And just enough to actually get me over to the fuel stop. Like I said, this thing has quite a bit of fuel mileage, well, fuel economy. And I went the wrong way again. Keep remembering to, I keep forgetting. Yeah, don't go straight up. Just go coming over from there. Go to the right, not to the left. My wheel's a little bit possessed at the moment. Now that we got that out the way, I got enough fuel to get there. That was a nice cat that went down the road. That was a Caterpillar, big diesel truck, a big rig. Like I said, you can hear some of them big rigs. When they cut down on that jake brake, you'll hear it from all the way up here where I'm at. Alright, now let's get to rolling. Now let's get back to rolling. Back on the road again. Back on the road again, where I will now keep it rolling. We'll go pick up the trailer. Take it over there, drop it off. Come back over here to get the service spare parts. And to also sell that trailer off. Let's see. Where's the trailer store at? Yeah, it's all the way over there. So, I guess we'll be making the drive back. Or I might just go do it after this. Or I'll just keep it around. You never know when you might need it. take that back. We are going to need it. Them concrete blocks tend to be a bit heavy. But luckily, I know the shortcut. And back across the water we go. And this is going to be the fun part. This always takes so slow. It ain't stuck. That's a good thing. And there it goes. It's always right through that part that it's the deepest. Oh, never mind that. Come on, get up there, please and thank you. A little bit quiet this evening. A little bit on the quiet side this evening, but whoever's joining in or whoever is lurking, thank you for chiming in. Be sure to like the video. And since we are at the top of the hour, how y'all doing? My name is RedCorn. I normally do ASMR stuff, and I also play stuff like this. Your more outdoorsy simulator type games. And hunting and fishing games too. which I kind of would like to stream Hunter Call of the Wild sometime. But I decided, you know what? It's a relaxing night. Let's stream SnowRunner. Because I decided to move ATS to Saturday because tomorrow is when the Louisiana DLC drops, so that's when I'll be doing that. Let's keep it rolling, shall we? But once I hook up to the trailer, I'll probably be stopping right here and going to grab some water and use the bathroom and all that jazz. Because I try to keep it very... I try to take a break every hour. Especially now that I'm doing 4 o'clock streams, which seem to be working out good. And for now, I will put it on pause. And we will take ourselves a very small break. So, we will take a very small break from here and there. And I'm going to cut on some music so y'all enjoy. There is links down in the description if you want to check out the music yourselves. So, here you go.
Sneaking around like it's some damn game. Whiskey's gone empty like my heart. You took my soul, tore it all apart. Enough of your lies in the month of May. Gonna take my boots and walk away. Fire in my eyes left me burning cold. I'm taking back what's mine, what you stole. Thought you could break me, but I'm coming strong. This ain't the end, I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel. Your perfume lingers like your ghost, haunts my nights more than most. Got my old guitar strung tight, ready to sing about our fight tonight. Your sweet talk ain't sweet no more. Rip my heart right off the floor. Time to settle this gritty score. Kick you out and lock the door. Rumors spread like wildfire now. Small town gossips anyhow. Pack your bags and hit the road. I'm reclaiming what you owe. This ain't the end, I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel. thought you could break me, but I'm coming strong. This ain't the end. I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel. Oh yeah, what I feel, what I feel.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. Prices high straight from the start. Grab the cart, let's take a ride. Empty wallet, pockets wide. Milk and eggs, they cost a ton. Getting deals here is no fun. High price tags all around, yet our quality's renowned.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make the prices. We just think 'em up and write 'em down.
Pay a lot for fruits and bread. Watch your budget turn to dread. Highest prices near and far, only found at Grocery Mart.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFM Elm Creek.
All these dusty trails, they don't end. Long journey, worn, can't pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. This life's a road with no guide.
Dust on my boots, black sky above. Road stretches far, no time for love. Grit in my teeth, eyes heavy with blur. One more mile, can't remember who we were. Whispering winds, endless desert night. Lost souls wander searching for the light. Smoke curls up, dreams and old scars. Driving through the darkness, chasing distant stars. Oh, these dusty trails, they don't end. Long journey, worn, can't pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. This life's a road with no guide. Broken signs, shattered glass on the ground. Ghost towns echo every painful sound. Memories fade like shadows past. Living for moments never meant to last. Rivers dry, mountains tall. Echoes of freedom, but hear the call. Silent cries in the midnight rain. Burning tires easing my pain. Shuffle of feet, tired bones scream. Chasing the ghosts of an old dream. Horizons fire, a quest untold. Stories in the night, highways bold. Oh, these dusty trails, they don't end. Long journey, worn, can't pretend. Destination unknown, but we ride. Driving through good, driving through the darkness, chasing distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars. Distant stars.
Dusty road leading to an old man's land.
Alright, I'm back.
A rusty plow.
Shut up. Shut up and thank you while I get the thing set up. Alright, that's good. That is good, that is good, that is good. And you go back on. You will go over here, and there it is. Alright, let's continue. No, you don't. Alright, so I'm back. For those of y'all that are chiming in right as of now, I am Mississippi guy. Well, I'm RedCorn as of tonight. The cowboy native boyfriend who does things, who drives big trucks and other sims. I really need to stream Farming Sim 25, but I'll download that later next week. I do have a thing to play with it, so I gotta do that. Right now we're going up, up, up and away, such as it is. I'm just currently driving at the moment. Up, I kind of went a little bit over to the side too much. Probably for the best if I pull my mic back out. Because A, when I go to get up, I push the mic in. But yeah, how's everybody doing? And now we're back. Alright, that solves that problem. Now we can actually get to some actual progress. And then I'll swing back to Solus Bay and grab the other stuff. I know we're going to need that for something. I just know it. Because once this bridge goes up, we can take the big truck and actually get it over there. Which that reminds me, I might just go grab a whole bunch of cement while I'm at it. Alright, at least the service parts lift. We're making some progress. Good progress, but progress nonetheless. And there it goes. That's it. Nice and easy. We might run out of gas, but it'd be worth it. And there it is. The bridge is now rebuilt. Now we can get back to business. All right. There she goes. Now we're doing some big trucking. Now we're doing the big boy trucking. I just wonder there's a way to adjust the field of view in this truck. There she goes. There she goes. We got her moving. We're going to get her wide open here in a moment. And here is a beautiful skyline of what's going on right now. I am currently flying the Blue Dragon as of the moment. So how y'all doing? To everybody joining us in right now, I am RedCorn. How you doing? I am your cowboy native boyfriend who also does ASMR content. Birdie, I blame you for it. You total dipstick. We got ourselves a nice little grade coming up here in a moment. Got ourselves a nice little downhill grade. That sound. That sweet, sweet sound. And of course there's this. Alright. I was not expecting this. But looks like we'll have to be doing some little bit of hardcore off-roading here in a moment. No, you don't. You're not taking me down just yet. Now we can get back to the action at hand. get all these bridges fixed first before we start doing all the big stuff. Oh yeah, there it goes. Alright, let's go back to the Kenworth and go grab it. This might be one of those low saddle trailers. It is. Move that out the way and we will get back to business. I'm taking this back to the garage. Now then, let's see what else we can get. Only one, and that's them. Alright. Easier said than done. Now that we got some diesel in this big mammoth. And so forth and so forth. We're definitely going to take this and go sell it back in Solus Bay. Because that's what I said I was going to do. Sell it at Solus Bay, grab a different trailer. Let's see how well that works out. Alright, let's go ahead and get it running. And there she goes. I'm currently driving, Eric, but thanks for asking. I figured you'd chime in at some point. Eternal was here earlier, but I don't know where he gotten off to. I don't know where Eternal went. I'm going to park it right there for a moment because I need some water. But yes, hi and welcome in, Eric. I'm hauling nothing as of yet. I gotta go pick it up. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go pick up some metal beams, vehicle spare parts, and service spare parts. But first things first, I'm gonna go sell this trailer. It's kind of useless at the moment. I know you must have gotten off of work earlier. Ooh. Tree fitty, he says. I also need to get this truck over to a gas station. That's what I need to do. I'm going to assume that work was also kind of a bleh today. Oh. I'm going to assume that he did something incredibly stupid again today, or did he actually keep it toned down? Oh. Oh, so he basically just called out and said, fuck it. And for once, I actually remember to turn right instead of going left. Strange. Little ticking stuff. I'll have to readjust the settings again. Oh, well then. I'm assuming he's kind of been pushing buttons as of late, too. It's always the new people that tend to push buttons. That's like when I worked as a janitor, I saw guys come and go. And it's like, damn, where are y'all hiring these damn dope heads from? But then again, you work in retail. I worked as a janitor, so it's two different worlds. But in the janitorial stuff, it's like, dang, y'all just hiring every crackhead under the sun. Which is really the sad truth. It was either that or they go hire welfare buffoons. It won't. It legitimately won't. It's always new guys like that. Oh shit. And there it goes. But I'm leaving that right there. I'm going to leave that truck right there where it's at. Probably grab one of these big ones. I know I'm going to need this one. Let's see. What other stuff I got to do after this? No, I'll still keep that. Yeah, it is a good job, too. Alright. I gotta do that. I'm getting all these bridges done first. So I could take that, but I'm gonna need the big boy. We're gonna need the big boy as of the time being. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have to grab the big one first of all. That's usually the first thing I try to do on every map is get a railroad finished. Or, you know, get these bridges and the roads cleared out. There's still going to be quite a few of them I got to get out of the way first. Alright, let's get it underway. Hello, Miss Lisa. How are you doing? Right now, I'm on my way to go flip a truck back over. Yeah, it's all the way over here. Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's been rather cold here. I accidentally flipped a truck. You're about to find out here in a moment whenever I get out of this swamp. Somehow I accidentally flipped a truck. Yeah, here it's just been a little bit... It was rather cold today. Oh, for me, it was like mostly in the 30s all day. It was 45 today. I'm going to be sure to come back for that a little bit later. Yeah, Eric's got to open the store tomorrow. Yeah, it's been in the 40s here as of all week. But it's supposed to warm back up next week, which will be a plus. Yeah, it's actually one of the more nicer sounding ones in the game. Alright, Eric, you do that. There it is. I felt it. Okay, definitely after I get done streaming, I'll have to check the settings in the game. Something's causing it to make the truck jerk different directions. I know, like, right now, it is, like, currently... Pull up the weather right quick. It is currently 43 for me, and it will be 33 later on tonight. Ah, there it is. There's the truck in question. I'm going to leave that parked there because I know I'm going to need it. Now, I know tomorrow is going to be 41, so it's supposed to warm right back up and then just stay in the 40s day and night. That's what I know it's supposed to do. Now that I'm actually looking at the weather. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it's going to do, and then next week is going right back up into the 60s. So I guess that's a plus. I will take this. No, I don't need solar panels. Alright, now I'm back in business. I can keep it moving. First things first, grab the spare parts and the service parts. And the thing is, I don't need to make any shortcuts because I got most of the bridges repaired. However, I do know I'll be streaming ATS on Saturday because that's when the Louisiana stuff drops tomorrow. Or I might just stream it Friday. I haven't decided yet. Oh, that's nice. There's a lot of modded radio stations out there for ATS. There was one guy I know of, he made a radio mod for it, and it's basically just a talk show with AI voices, and it's probably one of the most wildest radio mods I have heard so far. Of course, you got your standard country and rock stations, lo-fi and all that. But the one that made that talk show mod, that was by far some of the most grade A material I've ever heard of. Yes. It was rather hilarious. You let AI go and run wild with whatever prompts you throw in, it can throw out some hilarious results. Now that this is out of the way. And up and over she goes. And there it goes. Well, at least I can repair it right up here. Solves that problem. Get these two out of the way, then just come back for the middle beams later. Or I might take another vehicle to go get them. This is the question. Do I just go this way, or... I know, let's see, there's any... No, there's not. Alright. Yes, I actually am from Mississippi. I was born in the Mississippi Delta. My mom's people, well, they're her adoptive parents. They're both from Mississippi. They're so Mississippi, they're Choctaw. So that pretty much explains the Choctaw upbringing in me. Is that my mom's adoptive parents, they're both Choctaws, and she was raised in that particular society. However, I myself am half Comanche through my father. Part German and part German and Cajun through my mom. That was something I always discussed back on my old channel. It's like, yes, I'm actually mixed. Some people don't believe that I'm mixed. But then again, the only way to really hear the Cajun come out my voice is you have to catch me saying certain words. And then that's when it usually jumps out. And when all else fails, just throw it in low plus. Automatics are good gear, but everything... But it tends to get hung up most of the time. Oh, that's nice. Funny enough, I do have friends that are Apache. That's how most people are. Yeah, especially in this country. Everybody's mixed with something else. To be honest, I couldn't tell you because I do have some famous people in my bloodline. I just don't bring up their names because, A, that would give away part of my last name. It's like the one cousin I have that played for the Steelers back in the 90s. That's like the one cousin I had that played for the Steelers back in the 90s. The only people I've ever told his name to is Slade, Diesel, Logan, and Ranger. I told them. And a few of my OG subscribers that were from the old channel, they know his name, but they just swore an oath of silence. Because it's kind of funny, because like when I went to high school and people found out that I was related to him, they were like, hey, can you get him to come out and talk to the football team? I said, I tell you what his answer is going to be. No. And funny enough, I do like some Steve McQueen movies. Hello, Cajun Savage, and welcome in. I'm just currently driving through some stuff. I decided to go this way because I'm lazy. I didn't feel like trying to get back out on the highway nor cross that other stuff. But yes, I am doing good. Thanks for asking. Ugh. There it is. That's it. You know, it's such a shame they didn't give us the twin steer version of this too. And yeah, IRL, the C500 actually did have a twin steer option. So it'd actually be cool to actually see one of these. Who knows, maybe in a future update they'll add one. Or a future DLC pack. That would be nice if they actually did. It'd be very nice if they actually did. Ew. The only thing I have to say about lot lizards is if, hey, you gotta be desperate to live with some of them. I've seen what some of those look like. It's like, nope, not me. I might be lonely, but I ain't that damn desperate. Now that I'm out of that nonsense. Now that I am out of the mud, quite literally, I can focus on taking this from point A to point B. Those metal beams, on the other hand, those might be fun. I might just jump over to the other truck and grab them. Yes, welcome back, Eric. I do know in the rodeo world we had something similar. They were called buckle bunnies, and it's like, no, you don't want them. Well, back through some more mud. It's like, what happened here? Did the road fall off? That's what happened right in here. It feels like the road fell off. Yeah, Eric works retail. We were kind of joking around with him back around Thanksgiving last week. It's like he's going to need a 2x4 and something else. 2x4, bulletproof vest, and a helmet. Or if not, some pepper spray will work. Alright, metal beams are the only thing left to get, and I already know how I'm doing that. I will park this bad boy somewhere else. And I know I parked that one truck over here. Ah, there it is. The 936. Oh yeah, it's always around the holiday shopping season where people tend to act real stupid. I think that's everybody around Christmas time. First things first, I am grabbing more fuel. And funny enough, I have seen one of these in real life. They are massive. Oh yeah, some of those stories that Eric tells about, you know, some of the foolishness he's seen, it's gold. They want to catch an attitude with him, and then they're like, well, we want to speak to the manager. He's like, okay. And then he just pages for the then he just pages over the store intercom. Yeah, can you send the manager and security? And they change their tone really quick. He doesn't even tell them. He just straight up tells them that. He just says, okay, you want to talk to the manager? Okay. Yeah, send the manager and the security over here, please. The only thing on this channel I ever really have a zero policy over, and that's politics. I just don't discuss it. I don't bring it up. Because it doesn't matter. As soon as politics comes up, there's going to be somebody that they're, you know, it's going to get weird in a moment, and then it attracts all kinds of weirdos. Oh God, the church crowds are worse. Yeah, those church crowds for Sunday lunch are usually the worst ones. Kind of reminds me of that song Outlaw's Prayer by Johnny Paycheck. Which that's something you gotta go look. If you haven't heard it, it's he don't bite his tongue in that. He tells the truth. Well, I do, unfortunately. Yeah, YouTube does attract the weirdos. But I try to keep it to a minimal. No, I didn't. This is honestly one of the best trucks in the game. Well, one of the best big trucks for the American section. When it comes down to the Russian section, There's quite a few that I've had my eye on. I just hadn't got them yet. Now to go on ahead and start stacking metal beams on top of each other. And one set of anchors. One set of anchors. This is going to be the fun part. Go out a little bit. I will say this. Saber really needs to make something. Or make an update where this game can actually read certain joysticks. It'd be nice. Alright, now it's set. Not exactly OSHA certified. In many ways, watching YouTube is better than TV. And plus that, there's always channels live streaming something. Rather it be this one or one of the bigger channels, then so be it. Because there's a few channels that are streaming right now that they stream all the Japanese shows. Well, the stuff I watch, such as Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, which is the Power Ranger source footage. If you think some of the footage is, I'm trying to think of a word for it. Some of the Sentai seasons are very dark. And then there's some, they're just downright goofy. Because I know somebody was talking about, Turbo Power Rangers being silly, and it's like, well, back in the 90s, Japan had a bunch of gas attacks happen, so the source footage, Car Ranger, was goofy as hell. I mean, you still have to deal with ads, but you can skip them. Up, there it goes. There she goes. And there it goes. Okay, so I didn't go over too far. Kind of stuck here at the moment, but I already know that was going to happen. That was bound to happen. That was going to happen. But where's that other one at? Well, it doesn't even have any fuel in it. So I am going to go refuel it. Once I'm going to refuel one truck. One truck later, we're going to go refuel it. But try to think of something else. You know, that was going to happen and I kind of knew it. But I could take that other truck back up there and just swing it back. And this truck also has a nice inside too. Okay, this one definitely has an 8-speed in it. I recognize that type of shifter anywhere. Which I still find it funny, the amount of people. Oh yeah, I could drive a manual. Okay. Drive this. But the shifter's on the column. Exactly. You said you could drive a manual, so let's see you shift a tree. Let's see you drive 3 on the tree, jackass. Or another personal favorite one of mine is put them with a set of twin sticks. Yeah, that was a one time. There she goes. This is also by far one of my favorite scout vehicles, but can't really use any trailers with it. There it is. I saw that. Which I will say, after stream, I will definitely have to shift a bunch of stuff around. Well, that was bound to happen. But I'm going to go grab the big one. Alright. Have fun with whatever it is you gotta do, Miss Lisa. And I will say this, I do not baby this truck one bit. And oh yeah, if the stream's delayed at any point, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of it. Sometimes the streams want to act right, and then the other times it just wants to be weird. I always recover all my vehicles back to the shop because I don't play this on hard mode. Nor do I have any interest in playing it on hard mode. But since I know where those power beams are at, it's just easier just to go back down the off-road path, grab them, and then try to swing them back up this way. Okay, never mind, it's in the middle of the afternoon. That's it, nice and easy up and over the ruts. Low gear always comes in handy because A, it doesn't get hung up and it doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going and going. You gotta love the sounds, the ambience of big trucks going through rugged terrain. Alright, let's go grab the metal beams that's back over this way. Okay, that will do right there. That will do just fine. And behold, they're still in the same spot, perfectly in sync. Which now I'm going to swing it back around. Okay, this is perfectly fine. I got a big enough space. Hopefully this will actually work out as well as I'm hoping it will. Oh shit. Okay, note to self, I shouldn't have done that. And behold, this is what happens. Okay then. Now I gotta think of a new way to get these pipes out. This one might be our best bet. When all else fails, I'll just grab this one. Or, now that I think about it, we could always try it again with this one, but this time just take the long route. Or this one. But of course I hate to do this, but where's the other one? No, not you, not you. There it is. We gotta take the big boy out. We're still making progress. It's just these metal beams are being a pain in the ass at the moment. This truck's the fun one. If I can get both those metal beams in and out, I'll be doing good. Heads up. Now we gotta take the big one and go get it. Nah, I ain't going down this way. I hear wolves. course, I'll probably be using this truck to come back and get cement too. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, let's try this again. Note to self, make that turn a little bit wider. Definitely taking it slow through here because this truck is very bad. The top area. That one time at Monster Girl can't. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be considered the ghoul school? Yeah. I mean, all honesty, that's what it is. I hear wolves. I know I heard them. And we're off and running. Now it's just a straight shot to the Selton Mountains. When all else fails, we'll break out the big boy, the big mammoth. Now we're off and running. All right, good night, Eric. Have fun with work tomorrow. I know you got to open it up. But yes, to anybody watching, please do get the proper sleep that you need. But however, over this weekend, I will be streaming GTA and ATS. So it's just depending on what I actually want to stream that Friday. Probably ATS, because that's when the Louisiana stuff drops. I'm just going to keep it in high gear. Just so that way I'm not blowing up the... Just so that way I'm not running low on fuel. All right, continue this out. Nope, ain't going up there. Now I gotta go grab another damn truck. Oh, hell. Good lord, this thing gotten stiff all of a sudden. Yeah, it's all the way stiff. I was going to drive with the wheel, but it said, nope, we're not doing it. Nope, not tonight, buddy boy. Now we're back in business. All right, and it's back. Now I'm going to go on ahead and return all this stuff back to its proper formats and such. There should be an option to say, oh, all vehicles here, just recover all. That should be a thing. So that'll be about it for tonight. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for chiming in. All you cryptids that decided to chime in. So how's everybody doing? Thank you all for chiming in. All cryptids around the world, thank you for chiming in. Good afternoon, morning, noon, and night, wherever you are. If it's morning, hey, how you doing? Get your ass to work. So other than that, shoot the like button with a grip skittle if you enjoyed, and please do comment down below your favorite truck in SnowRunner. Now, Friday, I don't know what I'll be streaming. I want to say I'll be streaming ATS, but I also want to stream GTA. So, yeah. So, other than that, y'all be sure to smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date, because I do daily upload, but I also do go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, I am planning a special live stream series called the 12 Days of Christmas, so that's about it. Now then, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid. Links are in the description down below if you want to check out the music by Nacho Cast. So other than that, thank you all and good night.
Dusty road leading to an old man's land. A rusty plow laying where the world began. Father's ghost haunting every acre wide. Left me here when he took his final ride. Fields of gold, but my heart feels black. Every crow's cry sending shivers back. Echoes of my dad in the wind's loud moan. In these empty halls I feel so damn alone. Old man's land and a heavy heart, trying to keep this dream from falling apart. Sweat and blood and tears in the sunburned dirt, bending beneath the weight of all this hurt. Sunset shadows long across the field, burden carried high like a wounded shield. Whispers of a promise in this fertile ground, but I can't silence my father's ghostly sound. Hope is hard when you're drinking sorrow dry. Every drop reminds me of that final goodbye. Rustle of the leaves like a mournful hymn. Can't tell if I'm losing or learning to begin.
loud jukebox wailing.